What up, family? Getting loose, Porter Man, Dash, man. Today is September the 25th, 2022, in my city, Chicago. Soul Food Sunday, or Sinful Sunday, or Sophisticated Lady Sunday. See, I'm trying to become a sophisticated lady. Now, I know I may look like a man to most people, and things of that nature, and people don't think I'm the traditional lady or girl somebody's supposed to, uh, have as a friend, or a homie lover friend, or wife, or baby mama, or whatever and stuff. Not that I want any children. I'm just saying, let's just keep it real, okay? For real. This is about Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, and a bunch of people taking the bait because they thought I was an easy Vic. That's what they call it in my city, Chicago. Or a lick, oh yeah, this gonna be an easy lick. When people are on drugs, alcohol, and this, that, and the third, they tend to do anything. And even if they're not on drugs and alcohol, people have competitive spirits, and everybody want to be that number one and stuff. But if you're number one, you don't have to try that hard to be number one. Now, I just did a video trying to explain to people, on YouTube who ain't paying attention. 9 times out of 10, you understand what I'm saying? Because before it hit YouTube, the atmosphere and the nosy people in my building, in my city, Chicago, 6210 South Campbell Avenue, Chicago, Noise 60637. And everybody else is listening. That's why I have this shirt on. It's funny. It's funny how you think I'm listening, because I know you're listening. They've always been listening, but I'm a real person, so I have to go through real things and real experiences and whatever the case may be. And if you listen, look, I don't care. In Alcoholics Anonymous, they say, I don't care what you do with it, as long as I ain't got to be bothered with it no more. You understand what I'm saying? In so many words, when you tell your business, like if you want to carry that baggage, I'm not carrying yours, mine's, and ain't nobody else. I ain't no bill. Look, Oprah did a movie called The Butler. You understand what I'm saying? You probably know how this go. All right, let's talk about Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, myself, Gwendolyn Brooks. Now, they don't want me in the writing, what you call it, arena, I guess. They don't want me to be acknowledged for my writings and things of that nature. I was watching the news today, and they was talking about writers and, African Americans, and some lady becoming the first or whatever the case. It wasn't Maya Angelou. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't Maya Angelou. Now, it's mighty funny. We cutthroating each other, me, Maya Angelou, and, Oprah Winfrey, and they pick somebody else and stuff. See, this is what happens when people do too damn much and be hating on one another and stuff. I've never had a jealous bone in my body, but I've always known I'd be somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Real tough. I didn't know nothing about no Maya Angelou. I might have heard about the movie I Know Why the Cage Bird Singing that allegedly came out in 1979. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. You flip that 9, switch it around, you got 1967. I was born May 25th, 1967. You switch it around again, my sobriety is Christmas of 1997. Now, with that said, the movie came out, but she said in that time, but they claim they wrote it in 1969. Now, my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, was born in 1969. Now, I knew she had some issues. She was a nice, young, looking like lady or whatever and stuff, but she was able to get, pretty much it could bribe her and stuff towards the end. See, people, they like me, but they don't like me enough to, not take that money and run or whatever and stuff, So, they hung around long enough, and Oprah and my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, met each other. LaWanda told me, you understand what I'm saying? Real tough. And she complimented her on her coat, Oprah did. So, nothing happens in this world by mistake. Long story short, I was writing my book in 1995 after I gave my 3 cassette tapes to The Sound of Music, and my voice added to it, to The Sound of Music, and my voice added to the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech to Oprah in 1995. And around that time, I was staying with my ex-girlfriend, Donna Marie Evans, and she was just a harlot, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, she was a piece of work. Let's put it like that. I'm going to call it a famous prostitute. It's in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Long story short, while I was writing my book, Awarded State / Coming Out Hard and With God, Maya Angelou book, I Know Why the Cage Birds Sing, just so happened to be around. Now, I picked up the book, I did, and I looked to see, but I put it down because, the dialogue was too harsh or whatever and stuff, too old, too. And I was under a lot of pressure trying to write my own stuff and do me and stuff, and I don't do nobody else. I'm all about me. I'm true to thy own self be true, okay? Real talk. Now, once Oprah didn't write me back, and she used my story on her show, and I know she did in 1995, and they threw me in the cycle and tried to make it seem that it was crazy, gave me a crazy check that I didn't even want, understand? All this old nonsense, and everybody involved or whatever and stuff got a piece of the pie, okay. To this day, I don't even get $1,000 a month from the crazy check that I didn't even want. I want my legacy. Long story short, Maya Angelou and Oprah need to quit playing. They made me homeless. I ended up going to St. Louis. I was in a, the bus, station. And Oprah just so happened to come on TV, once, trying to get a nigga, disheveled or whatever in the head or whatever and stuff. And I'm like, I'm walking around St. Louis, you understand what I'm saying, homeless, trying to figure out what's going on. And at the time, I was on my ministration. I ain't gonna lie. And the Spirit came over me, and, I was going through a whole lot of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't quite, you understand, especially if I was in a different city. So I'm by myself, homeless, going through spiritual warfare, because that's all it is. And I became the Bloody Mary, let's put it like that. But I ended up getting, you understand what I'm saying, taken care of before I left and went back to Chicago. But I took a bed with me, a little cot, army cot, you know what I'm saying, because they railroaded me May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming a police officer, and I did not do. So I wrote my name, Mary Lee Davis, on the cot, and, my prison number, RE3591, to let these people know, look, I'm not the hoe. Stop trying to make me into a hoe. I took the army cot that folded up, it looked like something like this. If the truck driver is out there, please tell these people that I am not a hoe, okay? It looked something like this, but it was green, you understand? And I sat it, next to a red truck, on them 18-wheelers and stuff, and I walked away because I wanted people to know, Tupac said, and not to treat me like a hoe. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. Okay, real talk. And I've been in this trap building with a bunch of men. If they real men, they'll tell the truth. You understand what I'm saying? Not flirting with them, even though they try to, some of them try to bring that spirit towards me when I first got here, May 31st, 2017, because I guess they was trying to see, if I bite or whatever and stuff. But they do their shit. I've been through some shit since I've been here, but for the most part, I think they know by now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a real lady, and I've been set up, and I'm trying to save these little funky-ass motherfuckers that used to be boys, trying to make them into men and not rapists and stuff, because these ladies out here are she-devils, and I know I could have been a beast my damn self, and because I'm not she-devil like Oprah and Maya Angelou and my ex-girlfriends and stuff, the girls came after me as if I was one of the guys and stuff. I'm trying to save them. Today is International Daughters Day and National Daughters Day, and they trying to turn me into some kind of, it's crazy. I flipped the Bible, though. Let's talk about this money. I flipped the Bible in the last video I did, and I put with this one to 2 Chronicles chapter 3. Now, part of this is 2. You see it says bread right there. And I had been wrote, Mississippi, I need my money. Or I need my bread, a.k.a. money, right? Now, Oprah Winfrey is from Mississippi. Maya Angelou allegedly is supposed to be from St. Louis. Her birthday is on Martin Luther King's, the day he supposed to have died, April the 4th. She was supposed to have been born April the 4th. You understand what I'm saying? Now, all this is not just a coincidence and stuff. Now, if I'm related to Martin Luther King in some kind of way, They trying to get that money. You understand? And I've been a foster child, so I don't know the whole story, but I guarantee you I'm not too far from it or whatever. Or if something happened between my mother and Martin Luther King, like she was a side chick or something, and I came into the picture or whatever and stuff. I don't know. I just know I'm the originator of rap music, your ghetto news reporter, and you know, I need my money. You understand what I'm saying? The game is over. Okay, what part you understand? When I was younger, I starved so much that I literally was eating bread and water for real. I would when I went to live with my foster parents, Betty Jean Redmond and Leon Baker Redmond, and my foster sister, who's still probably out there. I wish she'd stand up for once, being daughter National Day or whatever, and tell the truth. I did fight for you. I mean, come on now. Otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna act like it never happened with you. Look, long story short, Kimberly Redmond knows. You understand that I used to eat bread. I don't know if she know it or not, but I know I used to creep out of my room at 1335 East 75th Street, and where I became the originator of rap at 8 years old in 1975. I used to creep out when I was about 6 or 7 when I first got there and stuff, and steal the bread. You understand what I'm saying? And roll it up and shove it in my mouth or whatever and stuff. I became so good at eating bread. That's how hungry I was. You understand what I'm saying? That I made, you know, cheese sandwiches, ketchup sandwiches, witch sandwiches, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, sugar toast bread. You know, so you see where this is going. I was starving. You understand what I'm saying? So now they're trying to do the same thing again. I've been poisoned 6 times. You understand what I'm saying? Because people hate me. You understand? Because they know how I've outdone them. I've outdone them. You understand what I'm saying? And they hate losing. Look, nothing happens in this world by mistake. Everybody wants to be number one, right? If I flip it, that's number one all day. Now, you got 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oprah's birthday is what? January the 29th. My ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs' birthday is the 29th. You understand what I'm saying? You see where this is going? Let's see, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 47. Okay, so what they did, they wrote this Bible to coincide them, but they never thought that, you know, I would figure it out. My ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, being a Jehovah's Witness and working for Blue Cross Blue Shields, you know what I'm saying? And then that's why they kept dumbing me down. They didn't want me to go to school. I barely got my GED. It's all because people want to be somebody and stuff. We all could have been somebody. I mean, I came back for them, but they allowed the older people to finesse them. And now we all like a deer in headlights and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And now they going on to somebody else. All y'all had to do was stand up. People, time waits for nobody, and ain't no honor amongst thieves, and I ain't no thief. See, y'all try to finesse me. Oprah was worth almost $500 million in 1995, and I asked for $2 million tax-free, and the rest could go to charity. If she would have just gave me the $2 million, she would have won. But God knew, you know, I was worth more dead than I am alive, and she went with that, because I told her I already know I'm worth more dead than alive. So somebody must have been like, well, shit, let's just kill her. She just wanted a GED, you know what I'm saying? And we'll quietly kill her. And they was trying to do that, but I peeped game, you understand what I'm saying? Real talk, thank God, you understand? For real. And I've been fighting ever since, and they don't like it. And that's why my first ever YouTube video, Mary Mack vs. the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey, and then I posted November of 2007, you know what I'm saying? Ain't getting no billion-dollar views and stuff. Hold on. This is the big one. This Maya and Open. Hold on. See, it's the white people that's got them. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is what I wanted to tell you. In the book Maya, Me, Mom, and Dad by Maya Angelou, on page 99, I think that she talk about a smoking 38. You understand what I'm saying? Whoever killed the man that was allegedly raped Maya, or whoever was messing with me, somebody killed somebody, and the 38 came into play. And they try to put it off on me and stuff. Read the book Maya, Me, Mom, and Dad by Maya Angelou. And the dialect is a lot better. All I'm doing is study pumping a narrative and getting nowhere fast. They know what time it is. The library got the information. Bring the book, send the book back to me, and I'll read it to you. Peace.